Welcome back, everybody. It is now September 9th, 2024. I believe we last left off right around the trade deadline, trying to figure out if we were going to be buyers or sellers. Ultimately, we decided to buy despite having limited prospect capital to be able to go out and get some players to help us in the stretch run. I believe we were either winning the division. I'm pretty certain we were beating out Houston at that point, but you know, knew that we were kind of overperforming a little bit, at least based on our run differential. Knew we probably were going to face some regression. And I believe from August 1st to August 10th, we went on a 10-game losing streak right after we had just bought. So certainly was regretting that move for the majority of the month of August. I mean, I think we got really hot at the end, but we still had a 10-16 August. Really awful month. Kind of knocked us out of contention, but we've hit our stride a little bit of late. Let's run to our schedule real quick. Yeah, let's just go to August. Let's show you guys. So trade deadline happens the 31st. That starts our skid, losing to the Miami Marlins. Going to August 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we lost 8 in a row, and we lost 11 of 12 from July 31st till August 15th. So exactly the kind of performance we wanted to avoid, but we just needed to bounce back. Therefore, had a good end of the month of August, but just a dreadful start. And then September's been, we won some games against some important teams. So Baltimore we're fighting with right now for that last wild card spot. We're currently half a game up. That's thanks to that 5-0 win yesterday. Shout out Adrian Morhone. Shout out, Cam Robinson. Signed him, actually, I don't know if we showed that, signed him to a pretty lengthy extension. It's not often you get guys, and he could potentially even be a starter. It's not great when the projected role and the future role is a bullpen guy, but either way, that movement, being an extreme ground ball guy, only 25 years old, I was happy to cap him at $4.8 million a year. Like, this could be a guy that once he hits free agency is on the open market for like 10 to 15 million a year. So just to have that kind of peace of mind that he's going to be part of the organization, through 2032 at a pretty steep discount. I'm personally happy with that, especially with these ratings. Now, these types of deals, they're kind of adored in the press, but they can absolutely go wrong. I mean, if he gets injured or just, starts regressing on some of these ratings or anything like that, this could be an awful deal where we're just strung with, meaningless $3-4 million a year. But I think it's safe to say that we kind of need to take these risks when we find guys as talented as Robinson. So yeah, overall, I mean, I'm feeling pretty good. Not as great as I felt on July 31st, but it is what it is, and small sample, but we're playing 625 baseball in September when it matters most. Okay, so yeah, let's take a quick look at the lineups against Toronto. I believe Toronto, yeah, so Toronto's 65 and 78. They're not in contention with us. We're starting Mitch Spence game one. He was the guy we acquired as a pseudo prospect at the deadline just to kind of dump Jose Siri. And he's been fine for New York. Obviously didn't do much with us. One guy I actually do want to take a quick look at. We might need to change these lineups a little bit because Harrison Bader has really, obviously I'm happy with a 3-WAR season, but really, really struggled down the stretch. If we look at his batting stats, let's just look at regular season splits. Or no, yeah, 2024 by month. So August and September, I mean, he had a really good May, and that May has been sustaining him kind of the rest of the season. But yeah, over the past 3 months, performing kind of like a 70, maybe 65 WRC plus level. Not great. Don't love it, but hey, look, I mean, if he's putting up 3-WAR and he's, doing his thing with the glove, well, it's a little bit less than I would have expected. But, and don't ask me why he played 3 innings at first base. Not my decision, although I am the manager, so maybe it was my decision. So I know Addison Barger. That's an important injury. Let's just look at the IL. Yeah, so he's effectively done for the year. It's like a 6 to 7 week injury. It's September 9th. So is there a shot he comes back? Yeah, absolutely. Really good rookie year for him. He's going to be the guy we kind of lean on as we move forward in this with this franchise. So, disappointing. Would love to have him in the lineup. But yeah, so he's hurt, and I believe we are going to have to play Devin Mann at second base or Junior Severino, who, he's been coming on a little bit better than I anticipated. Let's look at his splits. It's probably, 237 in September. Man, okay, maybe we just stick with the hot hand. Let's throw him in there at second, and let's throw him in there at second. I'm even fine with him in the 5 hole against lefties. It is what it is. But yeah, here, let's generate the depth charts based on these. Edward Julian, he's been playing pretty well, about what we expected, league average bat, but he's going to get on base, 12% walk rate. With that contact, his batting average should really kind of creep up more towards 270, which is very surprising considering the BABIPs. I'm kind of enamored with the guy. So, that's quite fascinating. Where's Montes? Montes just pitched. So, you know what? Why don't I just skim through these couple of days? Let's make him middle. And that's fine. All right. So let's just comb through some of these, hope to get some W's. Okay, there we go. 1.5 games back a second. So the big series that's going to be coming up is going to be against the Houston Astros, the 20th through the 22nd. Even if we're out of the wild card hunt at that point, that at least gives us a shot at the division, so long as the Astros don't go on some sort of miracle run. But that's going to be a pretty huge Kevin Krause farewell, my friend. Okay, but I mean, we keep winning. We're only a half a game back of the division. That would be greatly appreciated if we could just snag that division. We're still only a half a game up on Baltimore. Now, Baltimore, so we lose and Baltimore wins. And then we play the Minnesota Twins, who are the best team in the American League. However, they are already guaranteed a playoff spot. So maybe they'll be trying to rest some of these guys. I highly doubt it, though. They still got to win the division. Let's look at Carlos Correa. Okay, so he's doing it with the glove. Likely not what they expected when they signed him. Buxton, great year. And it looked like Royce Lewis was doing his thing. Yep, 5 WAR. These ratings are awesome. Royce, you are going to be a star. you're going to be doing it. And let's just look at the Angels real quick. Just let's double check what Trout's doing. Okay, yeah. Trout's being Trout. And last second checkup, I believe Shohei did sign with them. 4.9 ERA. Okay, but he's doing his thing with the bat. 4 WAR with the bat, 1 more with the that movement and control. Just happy he's pitching in this. He wouldn't be pitching in real life in 2024. But yeah, you know what? Let's comb through this Minnesota series. Okay, that's a huge win. That is a Frankie. Nice job. Thank God we signed this guy, man. I mean, I know in real life, the Yankee fans watching this probably are quite upset that they couldn't get this out of this guy over the past 2 seasons due to injuries. But man, if the Yanks had this guy, who knows? Probably still too far out of a playoff race. But who knows? Maybe the Carlos Rodon awful season of last year doesn't hurt them as badly. But we'll see. Okay, nice. That's huge. Still a half a game back, though. I mean, Houston must just be doing it. Damn, yeah. I mean, every time we win, Houston just continues to do it. And we got to play 2 more against Minnesota, which is not ideal. We're just going to... I'm anticipating... Okay. Oh, I didn't even realize Clevenger... Okay, we're winning the division now. All right. This is great. Let's look at the pennant chase. What does it give our playoff probability? Does it have it? Okay, we have Rangers, Angels, 81%. I'd put that as a little bit high. But, yeah. Hey, everybody, for time's sake, I just decided to sim forward a little bit to the Houston series. That's going to be the make or break series of the season. We completed a 4-game sweep of the Minnesota Twins. Did not expect that to happen. Very happy that it did happen when it happened. And then we took 2 or 3 from Oakland on the road. So, I'm excited. All we have are home games left. We are up 2 games in the division now. 1.5. My apologies. So really, we just need to take 1 from Houston. Would love to take 2 or 3 to just kind of give ourselves some certainty. But if we take 1, we're up 2.5 games. We'll leave the series with the division lead, and then we'll play Kansas City, who they are eliminated at this point. So, yeah, I'm feeling confident. I'm a little bit concerned, but and here we see Frankie Montas 3rd in the AL in F-WAR. Jacob deGrom, who we faced on opening day, 6.4 WAR. And yeah, let's just look through some of these leaders. Nolan Gorman, 370 for Freddie. Only if he didn't get hurt, man, he could have been. What a great season for Freddie. 426 BABIP though, but what are you going to do? Matt McLean. So this is the weirdest thing. In real life, I don't believe Matt McLean is a switch hitter. In every OOTP I see, he's a switch hitter. Yeah, I don't get it, but good for him. 7 WAR. Great year for him. Adley's doing it in the AL. Probably great with the glove. Very solid with the glove. A 390, 512 slash. Awesome behind the dish. So, you know what? To end this video, we're just going to play game 1. Hopefully we come away with a win. And then we will continue next week with the continuation of this Houston series and hopefully a playoff berth. You know, knock on wood. So let's get into it. We got Aaron Ashby. Is he the guy I want? Mitch Spence. How is this lineup? How is Houston's lineup? Lefty, righty, lefty, righty, righty. How'd they get Tatis? Steven Wilson. Okay, so San Diego clearly just running out of money. That's unfortunate, but man, yeah, they should be winning the division if they have Tatis. Yeah, a decent year. I would assume Jordan. Okay, yeah, they're not getting like ridiculous production from these guys. Great ball players, obviously, but we're gonna roll with Ashby. Their lineup is clearly superior, but we have grit, we have heart, and we're gonna get after this series right now. So let's get into it. This is probably your first view of Nashville's ballpark. Oh, whoops! I just skipped through the. Okay, well, good for Ashby. Good, clean first inning. Might be a little pixely. I've noticed in some of these expansion parks, like the game play. Not that there's playing, but just the kind of the shiftiness of what's going on might be a little bit more fidgety or staticky compared to, let's say, we were playing at Fenway Park. So, yeah, double for Yaz, the former MVP candidate, and a walk for Julian. And let's hope this gameplay doesn't get. Let's hope it doesn't glitch out here and just cancel the game. In that case, we just postpone this series. We chalk it up to a Nashville tornado, and we'll play next week. No worries there. But Harrison Bader, man, he just isn't doing it with the bat. I'm gonna fast forward just in the just in case this whole thing crashes, which would be a real tragedy. Unless of course we're down, and it's Ashby's doing his thing. There we go. Okay, top 5, 57 pitches in. Alex Bregman, righty heavy end of the lineup. I don't know if I want to burn the bullpen in game 1. We're just going to let Ashby keep doing his thing. Bottom of the order. 2-0-2. Okay, fly out. That's fine. That's great. And 3-1 to Abreu is a base hit up the middle. And Pedro Leon hits him. Okay, well, that's not great. But we do have lefty on left. Let's just visit the mound, make sure he's all good. Okay, he feels great. Show me you feel great, Aaron. Not that great. All right, it's 1-0. Hey, we're still in the driver's seat. Do we pull him? I believe we pull him here, first and third. Let's go with the guy we just gave the big extension to. Let's throw Cam at him. Here we go. 0-2, perfect. Strike 3 on the corner. Let's go. All right. Junior, continue the great September, young man. Alrighty, fly out to start. Nick Ahmed, let's see if we could just, not that he was ever a slugger, but turn back the clock a little. Let's get above a 22 WRC plus, please. Yeah, that wasn't going to work. And Trevino, okay, 1-2-3, not an awesome bounce back, but yeah, we just got to get through Jordan, and then we got a bunch of righties, and Cam should be the man for the job. Here we go. Fernando Tatis, strike 3. And one of the better hitting catchers, younger hitting catchers in baseball, Yanier Diaz, flies out already. So let's go on to the bottom of the 6th. If nothing happens here, I'm going to switch pitchers and just go to the 8th. Just try to make this as efficient as possible for y'all. Mike, we need you. Okay, gets on base. Billy Bean would be very appreciative right about now, and he wouldn't love that though. Wouldn't love the double play. Alrighty, so I'm gonna leave Cam in. Controversial, I know. Alrighty, we got Bader out there. Out number 1. Hopefully this is out number 2. And yeah, well, you know what? We'll get him to get Jose, and we'll move on. There we go. All right, I'm just going to sim this half inning. And what happened? Of course, I think it's the I don't want to get deep into the weeds on physics and all this stuff, but I will say that there's a difference in the way particles react when they're being watched or not. Actually, don't even quote me on that. I'm going to do some research right after this video. But I know that there's something to being watched versus being not. People behave differently. Certainly people behave differently. I don't know if the simulation behaves differently, but clearly for Mr. Severino, that was true. A 2-run homer. Shout out Ryan McMahon. Great job, young man. Rule 5 draft pick. And we are going to, okay, righty, lefty, righty. Do we just go, let's save Abreu maybe for a 4-out save. But we'll throw Alexis Diaz in there to start. Hopefully get a strikeout. There we go. Kyle Tucker, obviously, okay, he gets on via the walk. And we have strike 3. And do we just bring, I think we just bring Clevenger in just to face Jordan, best hitter in the lineup. That's going to help out a little bit, hopefully. No, hits him on 0-2. What a shame. And now we have to keep him in for Tatis. I don't even know if I want to pitch around him. I think we just got to go at him. All right, this could, there we go. Great job. Great job for the Stars. This would be a massive, massive win. I'm just going to go to the 9th. Okay, here we go. Got a bunch of righties. Let us bring in the closer. Former Astro. Left him available in the expansion draft. Brian Abreu. Here we go. Out number 1. Here we go. And that looks like a base hit. Alrighty. All right, we got our work cut out for us. Bottom of the order, though. One of the best relievers in baseball. Out number 2. Just really want to avoid a 2-run homer here. Okay, the 0-2. We're looking. Yes. Alrighty. We secured game 1, 2-1. That was, the bare minimum we needed to accomplish. We're playing with house money now. Real excited about our playoff opportunity now. We should be up 3.5 games. Yeah, three wins, or 2.5. Yeah, we'll be up 2.5 games. Actually, I'll just double check. I don't know why I'm. But yeah, shout out Cam Robinson. Shout out Aaron Ashby, to be honest. 1 run in 4 2/3. That's completely fine with me. The bullpen was going to be the strength of our team. We need to play to our team strengths. Mike Yastrzemski continuing to do his thing. 5.5 WAR this season. What a ridiculous season for this guy. 34 years old. Best season of his career. Got him for a throwaway prospect. Couldn't be happier. And shout out Junior Severino, who I believe I put him on the 60-day IL with a cold. Yeah, with sinusitis. I put him on the 60-day IL because we didn't want him on the team. And putting up a heck of a September. My goodness. So, Cooled off a little bit, but hey, I don't care. You won us this game today, buddy. So happy to have you around. Happy to use your options next year instead of having a phantom IOU for 2 months. And Cam Robinson, the golden reliever of the future, and then Brian Abreu keeps doing his thing. 3 WAR, almost 4 WAR ERA wise, coming out from the pen. So just a great season for the team. We are up 2.5 games. That was the bare minimum, and we're gonna end this video here. Next week we'll come out. We'll end the regular season, and we'll look into the playoff matchups. I have a pretty good feeling that we're gonna be there. 99.6%. If we don't make the playoffs, you should probably just get your lottery tickets ready, because you might have a shot. So thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate anyone who even cares to watch 1 second, 2 seconds of any video. But yeah, no, take care, and let's see if we can get Nashville to the playoffs in their inaugural season in Major League Baseball. Alrighty, take care. See you next week.